Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Work week Monday for most, right? It's nice to be back, and thank you so much for joining the show. Yes, I'm in my car today, in and out of meetings, fighting for Nevada, asking where is the state stimulus. We're going to dive into 3 states, possibly sending out money. So 3 more states are sending out money. We talked about the state yesterday, Alaska, $3,200. Also, Biden taking action now. $1,000 stimulus. Is he finally taking action? Majority of Democrats think Biden is taking his time. Why is he going too slow? And I'm reading your comments and you're asking me. I'm going to jump into that before I go any farther. Thank you so much on my last video. I greatly appreciate all the likes and the comments, and share this video. Be helpful to other people out there. As if we reach 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to give out $75 more. So like and comment on this video. I'm going to dive into this stuff. Also, I guess I looked into YouTube. I guess I can finally say now, monkeypox is Biden, President Biden. I'm just going to read here. Says we should be worried and concerned. What vaccine? So they are working on a vaccine for this monkeypox, so it's good that they are working on it. A lot of you are asking me, friends and relatives, where does it come from? It comes from Africa. I guess somebody came over and went to Canada. Again, this is early preliminaries. Let's not be frightened by this, but they are working on some kind of a vaccine when they know more about it. Again, monkeypox. Boy, I remember I had chicken pox. I got it when I was like real late. I was like 23 years old. I was dating and I just start scratching. Most people get it young. Anyhow, back to the video. So I'm going to go over these 3 more states. Now, if you missed my video yesterday, watch it. $3,200 Alaskan people. It seemed like it was going to go through. Each day, you're going to see me come on because it seems like more states are coming on. Maybe this will be a trend. Maybe, with gas prices going so high. How do you fix these problems? To fix the problems, I had to write these notes down. To fix these problems, Congress needs to fix things. It's obvious. You fix things. Gas, food, baby formula. Remember, they need 60 votes in the Senate. Fix these things. And I just talked to a very, very wealthy multi-millionaire client of mine, and he agrees that stimulus should be here. I quote, he disagreed on $40 billion going to Ukraine. He says stimulus did not cause a lot of this inflation. A little bit. A lot of it is due to what's happening in the war and Biden's money that's gone over to Ukraine certainly not happened. He says he would like to see and this was a very conservative person, give out some kind of a stimulus with gas prices. It's funny to hear from somebody who's a multimillionaire and in this baby formula, how it's in Mexico but not here, and how that should have been worked out. He was saying it's amazing how he believes they owe us another stimulus. That wasn't enough. It was funny to hear his perspective of all this. Anyhow, back to this 3 states. All right, so I'm going to dive into this, but before I dive into these states, Georgia, Connecticut, Minnesota, I just want to say, make sure you enjoy your day, okay? If you have to work, smile, take the deep breaths. Things work out. Not every day is going to be a great day, but, be fortunate enough that we have what we have. Because, there's a lot of people, and there's even people here who actually had to go homeless. Wasn't due to anything like gambling or alcohol or drugs. This was a very bad pandemic, and so sometimes we just gotta bless where we're at and take it one day at a time, like I say in my videos. Anyhow, let's jump into this. You're waiting. Minnesota is sending out checks and to workers under a plan that costs around $500 million with an M. Each person can expect $750. This is only for frontline workers, people that are frontline workers. I have to say I applaud that. It would not benefit me. I'm self-employed, but if something like that happened here in Nevada, I'd be very happy, even if I don't benefit. But my kids benefit, or somebody else, or you guys benefit. That's nice that they're doing that. I think it was over, because a lot of people during a pandemic that worked at retails did not get anything. this is going to go through in Minnesota, $750. Doesn't say, I think it's a one-time check. So I think it's well-deserved. Connecticut has approved a budget, which the meeting I'm in, I'm trying to figure out the budget and where the money's at. And some of the representatives and our governor, and they kind of just look at me like this. And I just look back like this. So Connecticut has, really, people, well, a lot of yous on here are not from Nevada, but yous are. You got to have your voice and just ask them. I want to know where the budget is. Connecticut has approved a budget that would award stimulus bonuses to employees if the bill goes ahead. Frontline workers could see up to $200 to $1,000 each. Again, Frontline. So now we're starting to see Frontline. Every day I'm going to be in her name in these states. I dig deep in here. So please, I do a little research on this. It'd be greatly appreciated if you hit the like and perhaps subscribing. It's free to subscribe. And any chance on this station, I don't mess around. I give out the money. I know every so often. I just enjoy doing it. And so yes, like, comment, and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. The next state is Georgia. Now, Georgia, many may see up to $3,200, just like Alaska, but with this, it's also frontline workers. They just said $3,200. They're working on a bill in Georgia, frontline workers. So if you work at Target or Walmart, Home Depot, or Lowe's, or any of those retails, you're going to be there. So these states are all working on something. Yesterday, watch my video. It wasn't for frontline. It was for anybody. So each state, each week, each day, each week should be coming out with something. I'd like to hear from you on the comments. If I didn't mention your state, that means there's no news on it. I'm just really hoping, hopefully all of us are hoping, that something is done. We cannot just work this out. Again, to fix the problem, Congress needs to fix things. And also going back to, Biden taking action now, majority of Democrats said that they don't understand. These are majority. I'm reading these reports. This was out of CNN. Democrats, they think Biden's just taking his time. Now, does he have something up his sleeve? Maybe, but he needs the stimulus now. It's just too slow. So is he waiting and waiting and waiting and then come out with a huge stimulus of $1,000? It's possible. They were discussing that in a meeting today. So maybe there's something that he might just continue to wait towards midterms. But I got to tell you, I don't think it's the right decision. I think you got to do something now. It's an emergency, just like I said in the meeting. If there is money to be spent, wait for an emergency. What's emergency now? I like to see that money's being exchanged here in Las Vegas metropolitan area. It's nice to see things are opening and everything. But there's that but. This baby formula and the gas and this food. And it's so hard to find things. I mean, really, pay attention. I said this before in other videos, to even find like a New York steak or certain things we can't find because of the demand and the fertilizer in the Midwest and the farmers. It's some crucial times, and I continue to stay on the station. We are in recession. People say, well, we're going into recession. No, we are in recession, but we need to work this out. President Biden needs to step up. As his approval rating now has just dropped. It's the lowest here any president has had, lower than Jimmy Carter's, and lower than Donald Trump's and many others. And it's like they said, he's just moving too slow. But maybe he'll come out next week or the week after. I'd like to hear from you. You think he'll just come out and say, here it is, surprise, boom, $1,000 stimulus? I know it would help a lot of us on here get back on track. I will keep you up to date more on states and cities. I greatly appreciate watching today. I do apologize in my car, but again, I'm in and out of meetings and trying to sort things out and get stuff straightened out here. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, say hello to somebody, make them feel good. Tomorrow is another day, and there's always a solution on this channel. Ciao.